Tyrese Maxey is becoming one of the NBA's brightest young stars. His performances for the Sixers since his rookie year are apparent. And with James Harden going to the Clippers, Maxey is expected to have a much bigger role. But he's not new to this. They experienced the same thing with Ben Simmons, and Maxey filled in the shoes. Now playing his fourth season on a hot start, Maxey is the process's much-needed star. This is the story of Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey came from Dallas, Texas, born November 4, 2000 to Denise and Tyrone Maxey. His father, Tyrone, once played college basketball for the Washington State Cougars under coach Kelvin Sampson before finding his calling in coaching. From a young age, Maxey looked up to Dwayne Wade, dreaming of achieving similar success. With his father being inclined to sports as well, his dad helped him by creating practice sessions designed specifically to increase Tyrese's potential. Maxey's basketball career started early, with a standout moment in the 6th grade when he led his AAU team to a national championship. That's even while nursing a pinky finger injury during a crucial game in Garland, Texas. His high school days playing at South Garland High School in Dallas were a period of growth. Playing as the team's shooting guard, Maxey was a natural-born scorer. During his sophomore year, he averaged 22.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 2.5 steals a game. The following season, he continued to impress, maintaining averages of 22.5 points, 7 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 2.3 steals per game. South Garland made its first ever appearance in the Texas State basketball tournament. Despite Maxey's incredible 46-point performance in the state championship semifinals, the team almost won the game if it weren't for Tompkins High School's overtime surge. As Maxey's high school basketball time ended, he not only graduated at the top of his class, but also claimed many awards that included First Team All-Arena, McDonald's All-American, and the title of Texas Mr. Basketball. South Garland's memorable run in the 2019 Texas 6A Region 2 tournament culminated in a finals appearance, with Maxey contributing 25 points. But the team fell short, losing 64-53 to Klein Forest High School. Tyrese Maxey in high school became a very great prospect. By his sophomore year, he had already earned a 5-star recruit status. As he continued on with his high school years, his rankings soared by a mile, which led him to be ranked 10th overall by numerous sports websites, and even 13th overall by ESPN in his senior year. Maxey was sought by several college basketball programs, including Michigan State, UCLA, and SMU. While competing at the 2017 I-Bill Peach Jam, Maxey initially found himself sidelined due to foul trouble. However, it was during this game that he first spotted Coach Calipari, the legendary figure from the University of Kentucky. Calipari's presence during that time was enough to fuel Maxey into another intense shoot-around after the game. Despite having competition from established players like Ashton Hagans and Emmanuel Quickley, Maxey had already committed to the University of Kentucky in May 2018 before his senior year. November of that year, he officially signed a national letter of intent with the university. Maxey's college journey at the University of Kentucky started with a memorable debut that was unlike any other in the program's rich history. Playing at Madison Square Garden in the Champions Classic, Maxey, who had just turned 19 the day before, came off the bench to set a school record for a freshman debut, scoring 26 points in a victory over the Michigan State Spartans. Following this impressive start, he faced a brief dry spell that saw him struggle with his three-point shooting. However, Maxey quickly bounced back, delivering a huge performance against the Louisville Cardinals, where he scored 27 points and secured 7 rebounds in an overtime victory. This outstanding display earned him national recognition as the NCAA D1 Player of the Week, SEC Freshman of the Week, and Wayman Tisdale Freshman of the Week awards. Maxey's contributions were not just lifting his stats, but also translating into winning. He played a key role in helping Kentucky secure the SEC regular season championship, with a crucial 17-point performance in the victory over the Auburn Tigers. The team was poised to enter the 2020 SEC men's basketball tournament as the #1 seed, but both the SEC tournament and the 2020 NCAA Division I basketball tournament were canceled due to the alarming rising number of cases of the COVID-19 virus. Throughout his freshman season at Kentucky, Maxey's versatility was all out. He averaged 14 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game while leading the team with an average of 34.5 minutes on the court. As the season concluded, he received recognition by being named to the All-SEC Second Team and SEC All-Freshman Team. Shortly after the COVID hiatus, Maxey declared his eligibility for the 2020 NBA Draft, marking the next chapter in his basketball career. Tyrese Maxey started his career when the Philadelphia 76ers selected him as the 21st overall pick in the 2020 NBA Draft. Originally projected to be a lottery pick, Maxey surprisingly remained available until the late stages of the first round. Maxey's NBA debut came very late, appearing on December 23rd, which marked the official start of his professional journey. During his debut season, he made good contributions to the 76ers, demonstrating his potential as a key player coming off the bench. But in his rookie season, Maxey's first challenge was adapting to the league's style of play, especially in the shooting department. He initially struggled with three-point shooting, attempting just 1.1 shots per game and converting them at a rate of only 30.1%. However, the Sixers remained committed, believing that Maxey's shooting potential went beyond his current percentages. They saw a promising future for him in terms of his shooting ability. Also, early in the year, Maxey found himself nowhere near the rotation of head coach Doc Rivers. As a rookie who was once averaging high minutes in college, it left him feeling dissatisfied. But he was determined to prove himself as he channeled his frustrations into dedicated practice sessions. In early 2021, after a rough 1-3 West Coast road trip, the Sixers returned home. Throughout the trip, Maxey's playing time averaged at just 11.8 minutes a game. The team enforced a blackout day, a day of rest for the players, which was particularly aimed at Maxey as he was still learning the importance of rest and recovery. Frustrated, Maxey requested his uncle, Brandon McKay, to take him to the practice facility right after they got to the airport. His highlight moment occurred when he was inserted into the starting lineup due to a depleted roster. In that game against the Denver Nuggets, Maxey showed his scoring ability, putting up an impressive 39 points, the most by any rookie in his first career start since 1970. And the highest by a 76ers rookie since Allen Iverson in '97. As Maxey's rookie year progressed, he received words of encouragement from Coach Rivers, who believed that the young rookie would make a significant impact in a future playoff game for the Sixers. He said Maxey should stay put and be ready when called. Despite limited playing time in the early stages of the 2021 playoffs, Maxey had faith in his abilities and was determined to make the most of every opportunity. Throughout the regular season, Maxey continued to develop, averaging 8 points a game with a 46% shooting rate and a 30% three-point field goal percentage. Although he didn't start in any postseason games during the 2021 NBA playoffs, he made 8 valuable appearances, maintaining a 6-point average a game on a 44% shooting rate. But the playing time issue surrounding Maxey was just the start of a roller coaster ride. In his second year, Tyrese Maxey was part of a multitude of changes in the Sixers organization. Following their playoff exit, Maxey dedicated his 2021 offseason to further development by participating in the Summer League. There are some rumors surrounding the team throughout the offseason. As he returned to the team, a significant shift occurred when Ben Simmons chose not to play for the 76ers at the beginning of the 2021-22 season. Maxey found himself sharing the starting point guard position with Shake Milton. Although Maxey was showing promise, he was a work in progress as a pure point guard. The 76ers head coach Doc Rivers said that Maxey had a long way to go in his development, being just a second-year player with limited college and NBA experience. As the second year went on, the looming Ben Simmons trade added uncertainty to the team's future. He had a strong start, averaging 22.9 points and demonstrating improved shooting percentages. However, an injury setback forced him to miss 18 games, leading to a temporary change in his role as the team found success with Shake Milton as a starter. Maxey was moved to the bench, a transition he struggled to accept, as he was accustomed to starting. In the opening round of the 2022 NBA playoffs, the 76ers faced the Toronto Raptors, and Maxey had a standout performance in the first game, scoring a postseason career-high 38 points. The 76ers went on to defeat the Raptors in 6 games, with Maxey averaging 21.3 points a game on a great percentage. In the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Heat, Maxey continued to shine, including a 34-point performance in Game 2. However, the 76ers ultimately lost the series in 6 games. In the third season, he became an even more vital part of the Sixers squad. This year, Maxey stepped up as a reliable scorer and playmaker for the team. His stats began to show his growing influence. At just 22 years old, Maxey entered his third NBA season, where he improved to a 43.4% three-point shooting rate during the regular season, soaring to 50% in the first playoff round. He averaged a solid 20.3 points and 3.5 assists per game throughout the season. One standout moment in Maxey's journey was when he filled in for the injured Joel Embiid in a game against the Celtics. He and Harden as a tandem were electric. Maxey contributed 26 points to complement Harden's incredible 45-point performance. However, the crowned MVP was not as dominant as his regular season self, and they were eliminated in 7 games. As of this video, Tyrese Maxey is having a fantastic start for the Philadelphia 76ers, where he's averaging 30.3 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 6.3 assists early in the season. He earned the Eastern Conference Player of the Week award. Meanwhile, James Harden had just been moved out to the Clippers through a trade.